A service provider for all road markings. Our team is deployed on local and national roads, parking lots, pavements, and bus lanes. Contact us today for quality work. We are Ndumiga Mandla. Accuracy is our strength. Welcome to another episode of Limpopo podcast. You already know your boy Omee Otis Malapisani right here on the biggest platform in the province. Today I'm joined by somebody who's very special to the province. And, I easily get people, I have to say, but with him, I had to be patient. And I've been saying, hey, brother, please come through to the podcast. Skawar. Yeah, the next week. Then you'll tell me, I went to court. I don't know how I should express this, but I think this is such an important time for me, not only for me, but the people who are going to be watching this episode. A lot of things are going to be unpacked. It's going to be amazing, guys. And I'm pleased to have him. Without any waste of time, in the house, I've got a very influential figure, a household brand of Lekompo, a lawyer by qualification. Kwena, ya Lekompo, the hitmaker, a businessman, DJ Maporesa, wa Lekompo. I'm talking about none other than Hitboss. Thank you so much, my brother. No, the thing is, the story cannot be told without your name being mentioned. Are you aware of that?
I don't know.
No, that's the truth. Like, the story cannot be mentioned without your name being in there.
Yeah.
And for quite some time, you have been mysterious, man. And we always knew there's this guy called Hitboss, but nobody knew the face.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knew nothing about this guy. What influenced you, Hore? You know what? Now I want to come to the public. I want to show my face. Because I see now you're also a DJ yourself. People know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you come out and say, now it's time for me to be known by the people?
On a principle, it was the right time, but I want to give you an example. On a principle, go farming.
Okay.
Or rest sinyan se siligane jeso. So that when the wind comes, it doesn't break away. Only remove that net when it's now strong.
Hey.
So we're still working on the roots. The roots can be strong. Even if the wind is blowing, it doesn't go anywhere. So it was not yet the time. We're still fixing other things internally. So that the time that we release the brand, then is the right time. Then whatever thing that comes, we can take.
Yeah. Hey, we're starting off strong. Yeah. That was a powerful message. I've gotten to learn that you're a qualified lawyer, but at the same time you're also doing entertainment. Are you still practicing, or entertainment is taking too much of your time? Because we usually, we see you a lot being involved in entertainment, and we ask ourselves, when does he get the time to, to practice the law and so forth?
I see. Maybe that's because you guys knew me through entertainment. That's why you say you see me a lot that side. I've been doing this law thing for a very long time. And I was trained in a short space of time, So I've already worked at the Constitutional Court, I've worked at the most difficult spaces. So for me, I would say I received a lot of experience in a short space of time. So I am still full-time practicing. That's why sometimes I'm unreachable.
Yeah, and that is something that I've realized about you. Yeah. On your statuses, you like posting.
I teach. I also teach. I run an academy. Yeah.
So when you say, I just want to get this right. You post a status on WhatsApp, you're like, not available until this certain time.
That means I'm teaching during that time.
And do you have a spare phone where maybe for emergencies, let's say somebody like in the entertainment is really looking for you? Like, are you able to, or you're just not available for everybody?
That there is an emergency phone.
Yeah.
But it's for those people that can assist. Baba cannot reach emergency.
My
family, my family, cannot reach.
Yeah.
But there is a time where I don't want to be reached.
Yeah.
Because loja entertainment.
Yeah.
We should loja profession. Sometimes half day.
It should be the other way.
That's why I don't like a studio session in Safelin. He knows he came to our place. We'll do a session for 2 to 3 hours. And that's it. Because after that, we work on other things. We're going out, we're going to shoot. After shooting, we're working on the outfits for the next day as to what to wear, what to do.
Yeah.
After that, we do social media analysis to check what's trending, what's not trending, what's selling, what's not selling. So,
in short, you are somebody who prioritizes time.
Yes. Yeah, time.
Yeah.
If you say to me you are coming at 2, you don't communicate, to keep quiet. We're going to fight big time. Yeah.
Something that I've also gotten to learn is that you had said that you and mainly because you come from Scotland.
Yeah.
And then you'd have people who would listen to you speak. They were like, Hitboss, that thing doesn't exist. Like, what do you, because a lot of people, the fact that you're coming from that side, like you getting you you are counted as one of the people from that side. And when you look at the demographic of, like, it's not far from there.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
You are more on the side Guyana.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what would you say to people who consider you as one of their own?
Yeah. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying now, but
yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Maybe or but when we grow up, each and every family, remember, it was somewhere. Line ya Pogo. There's a place called ya Pogo. Then they went to Lemondo Cop. About Lemondo Cop. Only Lebolela, Badori, Lenalia Bay. What all about the Ujara, Renara Basavir. I get. That's why we have a DJ Ma Elia Sevirwa. That's another Kiki, right?
Yeah.
If there is an overlap between Kilovedu and Severo or whatever dialect, because we love Togo, but doesn't mean Mutoko. That means Ulowedi has done well to spread an influence of their language through their music. So that's why now everyone is speaking like them. But that doesn't make them Balowedi those people. Because the practices Jeba Didia, if maybe more pass or whatever thing.
Yeah.
You hear the clan names, they don't even associate the clan name Jack.
Yeah.
But if we're now claiming or when I'm going to do, then we're just see Jojo Lorenza Messiah. you are being an insult to the other. But still, the same people. The issue is we just learned so much from Bulobe.
Sure.
Language, music. Yes. So, but we know today we always make our language. But what you serene?
Yeah.
Serene side of Mashamba also. But over when our bus chigubu. When this about wabasi gubu so. Maybe just gubu. Language yaba or gidima. Idamonu.
Yeah.
When this but bisi gubu.
Yeah.
So it's the same. Rena was because the level influence too much about something nice because we like it, it's fancy and all that, and the music side also, they are dominating.
Yeah.
You end up abandoning certain words and then you start picking up. When we say, if we say we are not interested. The issue is which practice are you doing? When you are honoring your ancestors or whatever you are doing, if you are honoring your ancestors, where now what defines you? If we check the clan name, but
and the surname how getting
the Mangen. And I remember this surname is there in Sitonga, Sivendenion, or Mazulunion, written the same but pronounced differently.
Yeah.
Right. It could mean different things, but depends on the tribe. Go over Mike Sporo Mangena, for example.
Yeah.
You see?
Mangena, yeah.
But all checker Ungena, Le Mangena. That one is Entara. The other one is Renasta Rabin, sorry. Disappoint.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying people should not take issue because they come a long way.
True.
But if we say and vice versa, for instance, it's not about where you stay and the language you speak. It's about your birth lineage.
Yeah, I know. 5 minutes into it, I can hear this guy is very smart. And it shows you read a lot of books, you study. Let's go to music. I heard somewhere you saying I think you started producing in 2006.
Yeah.
2006, how old were you and what type of music were you?
I won't tell you my age. I won't tell you how I was, but I was still in high school. Not far from finishing high school.
Yeah.
But music of a producer. Remember, Reina, re-influence music of and that's the whole debate that people have been fighting about. It's a simple thing.
Yeah.
Really want to influence man. What's up influence? Do you know?
Balobedu. I think
no. The guys who started producing, but what will influence you, man? If you think, forget the legends. Karaga House.
Yeah. That's a difficult one. No. I think most of the songs they come from there. Bujo Mujo was
Shine on Me by Bujo Mujo. Gatija goshela ya bombero le Calvinare. Badeni
Oh yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember. Ijo from Shatlanga Shinari it's Bojo. So right now we learned from Walubelu, you can create a song. But when we started creating, we're using FL Studio 3.
Yeah.
But when to sister Bettina, FL3. So a producer, we're not trying to beat so I want you gotta get gospel. Gospel, then our girls gospel. Then another guy that came and saved us was Call Me.
Yeah. DJ Call Me.
Yes. So there was DJ Call Me with DJ PS. You can take this. Then Razana got a grass I trust. Yeah. That's when the girl call me when I had Forever, who call me Celebration, Dictionary. So we were producing all these kind of things. Manyalo there and there, Urumba Kwasa. That's why you hear a lot of elements in my sound because I've tested different sounds. But even a demo FL, Oga producer Gosha, would send you a fake at that time. Yeah. You couldn't save a project.
One thing I've realized about you is you influence a lot of people, business people, artists, influencers. But then what influences you as Hitboss? Who is your influence? Like, who do you look up to? Like, hey, you know what? I like that. Or this sound influences me, especially as a producer. Like, what influences you as Hitboss compared to other people looking up to you?
In South Africa, my influence was Lekompo.
It's
a hard goal. In South Africa, influence was Lekompo. But remember, this thing about Porisa doesn't come from Tabayauri. Pori unare masters.
Yeah.
On my side.
Or do you own any masters?
No. On my side. Remember I said Pori
yeah.
So on my side, the reason why I give influence Pori, I've been watching Pori since as a Tom. I've been checking him. Basa distributor music got that file host.
Yeah.
Basa register music got Basa upload that.
Yeah.
The guy you check it gabo ngwashikokwane.
Yeah.
Approach Candy. Ne?
Yeah.
Kumchekile ga Uhuru. I used to listen to Uhuru and everything. I've checked the roles he played when Lekompo came in. Yeah. His features with Bumun Child. How he got, you also had the story of how they got to hear about piano. The guys from Nigeria.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Look what he's doing now still. Whatever?
Yeah.
The same guy is still, his understanding and his ability to sell brands and music is on another level.
So if you looking up to him has got nothing to you, like
the Nando Silly Master.
Or you being a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Gatekeeper.
Yeah. Because even on my side, it can't work being a gatekeeper because remember Lekompo and that other side is different.
Yeah.
Car now Zeniga through the company.
Yeah, but I mean for a person to say you're a gatekeeper, that person will be insane.
Yeah, because how? Because exactly. I'm open to working with everyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If somebody was to say you're a gatekeeper, I would beg to differ.
And if I was, Janet's songs and Agwama Mpela that I produced, they will be saying Hitboss featuring. But I was the one who was featured.
Yeah.
And again, Motion Roots is theirs. So now I don't care about a lot of
it belongs to?
Yes.
You are nowhere involved in it.
Motion Roots comes a long time. IB has always been there.
Okay.
So what he did was let me continue with this thing in Motion Roots.
Yeah.
But in this way.
Yeah. Okay. How do you balance your profession, which is you being a lawyer? What type of a lawyer are you? Criminal law?
I don't do criminal.
Okay.
I don't do criminal. I was not trained on the side of criminal.
Yeah.
Of course, I did learn the basics so that during the article, but to be an expert that side, I was not trained.
So you're not there.
So I do corporate commercial, mining, procurement. Yeah, and what do you call it? Energy law, the issues Yamatas and all those things.
Right.
So now for me, it does not require me to be at office 24/7 because the merger and acquisitions, you can create a data room, you work through the data room. You can do so many things. Yeah.
I know. Now we see why.
Yeah,
you're always changing cars.
Yeah.
But the question was, how do you balance, the entertainment and your professionalism? Because, at the end of the day, both sides, they require so much from you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get what type of law I'm doing. So now, balancing the two is never difficult because the kind of the law that I'm practicing is not the one that requires me to be physically present a lot. It's the one that is digital mostly. Because things later changed during COVID. A lot of people were outside the office. But on our side, we were able to continue because we were doing a certain different kind of practice. Yeah. So the balancing of the two is never an issue because with the experience I got in music, a lot of the songs that I am releasing today, I produced a long time ago. The beat young one I did in 2019. I just elevated it now.
You lie.
And added the dun 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 dun, and it was slow at 2019.
You lie.
It was very slow. Even la 123. Now I just increased the speed at 127. I fixed, I added other things, and then the Jatu. That's why I don't want to spend the whole day in the studio. That's why you read somewhere in a commentary. Worrying. Ari, one hit is enough with me.
Yeah, because one thing I've realized before I even dwell too much into the issue of Lekompo, we still here on the production side of it. Producers always get into studio every now and then, every day, and you hear their names almost everywhere. And one thing that I've discovered about you, and especially with Janesh, you are not one of those people who focuses too much on quantity. You focus more on quality.
Yes, I want one hit.
Yeah, like you take such a long time without putting out anything, but when you do, hey.
Yes.
Hey, you're like, hey.
Because we are also selling.
So is it a matter of a strategy, or you taking time to perfect the craft, or it's a matter of maybe studying what is happening within the market, analytics and so forth? What makes you take your time to
it's a strategy. Remember also when I produced Amabula, Yashanda Shikuliye is a different person. So the creativity makes me to take time because the beats must not be the same. Nankona procedure but way too Shamara, different. One after the other. Two different people. That's what makes me to take time. Because I don't want to make things hard. Because people are they are producing every day. So you end up just copying from that project and pasting. Copying and pasting. A lot of Lekompo songs they're the same.
They're like that.
So people are unable. By generalizer, because the producers are going. Now when I play, I make sure something that I play will attract the older people, the new ones, and the ones that are coming. You could hear or with Janesh, the strategy was she will always want to start a bit later. She will first wait for the drum to play. So there's no competition between the drum and her. So she will say, leave it. It will play, to play. Then when it stops,
I jump in. Okay. Since now we are on this generation, we are swiftly going into the topic of Lekompo. I want to know from you what, from wherever you were sitting, what influenced you to tap into this market, Lekompo, and for you to see, because for what you have done for the genre, it had to take somebody who notices a gap. It's not just about I want to get in and become a somebody, but it has to be somebody who sees a gap within the industry. So what influenced you to say, I'm going to stand up and become Hitboss in this specific genre in a manner in which you have done it?
On what I'm doing this side, I got inspired by a certain Tsonga giant called, I don't know if he's still alive or he's not there. It's called Zinja. So I used to watch those DVDs long time ago. 2008, 9. They will create, there was Tsonga people. So this balcony mix has been there, but it was not balcony mix. They will call it Sebe.
Oh, yeah.
Ne? So what I did, I compared to say, okay, sharp. These Tsonga people that time, for Tsonga music to be popular in Tembisa and everywhere in Gauteng, Shawelo, anywhere, there was Zinja who will work with people on production, record a DVD of people dancing in the street. Then they will call it Vomase Volume 1, Vomase Volume 2. Then I went to R&B and I checked, why was this R&B movement of Tupac, Wumama so strong? I realized, okay, these guys used to have, to be grouped and have something like that, similar.
Unity.
That's why that R&B thing lasted longer. That's why even today, we're no longer listening to hip-hop a lot. We always go back to those old hip-hop and R&B.
90s and 80s.
90s, because
80s,
we remember certain type of unit.
Yeah.
Even the beefs of that time, they were different. So I compared to, this thing lasted until this time. This thing, okay, maybe, let me check. When we checked in Lekompo, we realized that there's not something like that. But the support is stronger. So if the support is stronger, a lot of people are unknown. Maybe let's come up with something. In fact, now we didn't call it Lekompo Balcony Mix. It's the people who called it Lekompo Balcony Mix.
From where it kicked off.
Because Renard Toma, no, it's a chillers mix, it's culture mix. And people are like, no, Lekompo Balcony Mix in Polokwa. And then it started being known like that, trending like that.
Yeah.
Then it picked up the algorithm like that.
Yeah.
So we then said the purpose of this thing is to bring everyone
together.
Yeah. So that it's easy to work together tomorrow to do certain things, to clarify if tomorrow
Yeah. Okay. Before, because there's now important questions that I want to ask you within this thing. But before I get there, I just want to know, who are some of the people that you have sat with and somehow, some way, you couldn't believe that, you know what, I've managed to sit with these people because of me having to position myself in this Lekompo genre? Like, who are some of those figures that you're like, you know what, wow, am I really sitting here because of this particular thing? Like, who are those people?
For me, I can't, because they're not famous.
Yeah, that's
so what I will say is the right people. The right people.
That's a good answer
for the genre.
Yeah,
because a lot of people you see are not the right people. Yeah, they're just being fronted.
Like who? Because it's been said that you're also fronted.
It's funny because that's the good thing. Now, when I say to people, "What do you want?" they tell me, and then it happens. What is it that you don't want? They tell me, and then it happens. If they say, that's why one time during Mix 5. When there were issues, I had to personally go and be the one to clarify.
Yeah.
Because honestly speaking, I don't know much. Mix we've always been refusing those things. Clarify whatever.
So in short, you are not being fronted by anybody for you to do this balcony mix.
No. Because if you can check, it's all about relationships. But so far we don't have anyone who could have say, beside our combination people, we don't have anyone who could say they started this thing, they made it, or this thing was made by the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you can't buy people. People will work with what works. So, fronting is differently.
Yeah. You
will see that when there is fronting, like now, if there was fronting, we wouldn't say cooler box 50 rand. The event challenge, what is the standard practice of cooler box? It's 150 100.
Yeah, 150, 200 something. Yeah.
But now we decide we say 50 rand.
Yeah, with the new one, we're gonna come to that.
Yes, and we take our own decisions. We make our own decisions. We don't know. Maybe there is someone who's claiming, or they are the ones. We don't know. But
what about what do you have to say to the people who would come out and say, you know, we were very much part of the starter pack of this particular brand?
Okay. You see, it's always like that, man. You know, it's always like that. People being part of something, does not make you anything more than being part of it. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you want to make something, then make it. But the fact that does not make you mudiri wayo.
Yeah.
And if indeed you had the same vision as they have, why are you not there today? That means your vision was not that. Your vision was something else. One vision.
Yeah.
So if anyone, this thing was made by the people, like I'm saying. You can't claim it alone. It was made by the people.
By the people. Why do you believe so much in TikTok as a businessman and as an influencer, as somebody who promotes a lot of stuff? Why is it that you decided to go different compared to other people? Because especially people from Limpopo, we believe so much in Facebook than the Instagrams and TikTok. I mean, Instagram and Twitter. But you found a space within TikTok to conduct and promote your business. So why is it that you believe so much in that platform?
Because I tried it without a face and then it worked.
Without what?
Without my face and then it worked. You know?
Yeah.
I tried it without my face and then it started working. Why TikTok? I checked the numbers of the people that are on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I also checked the limits of the people that are on Facebook.
Yeah.
Some of the people from Facebook, they'll take content from TikTok and put it on Facebook for engagement.
Yeah.
So things were always starting on TikTok mostly. Then I checked to say, okay, sharp. Meaning also TikTok, because even the young ones want to see what's happening.
Yeah.
If you want to be known, you want a face behind your brand, start there. Then you will go to Instagram, YouTube, then Facebook. So TikTok had a lot of engagement on my analysis than all these other platforms. People always get confused. They think we speak money when we speak about engagement. Those other platforms have a lot of money.
Yeah.
But remember, TikTok is the one where people engage, comment, share, views, and all those things, lives, all those things. The engagement was too much.
Yeah.
That's why I opted for TikTok over the rest. And then I joined the rest later.
So I heard you speak about the song guy that sort of like pushed you to think.
Yeah.
But for you, for yourself, what was the motive behind? Because now I want us to talk about balcony mix. What was the motive behind it?
Okay, the motive behind it, you can see our music the previous good music that was done, it faded so quick.
When you say previous, you're talking about
the old songs, you know, the people were doing music, house music, limpopo.
Yeah.
Because there was no place where we could go and reference or this song played at this place and I got so crazy.
Yeah.
Or I remember this moment and everything.
Yeah.
So the purpose was to make these songs to last and make money for the artist. That's why when we put them there, we say playlist artist, not performance artist.
Yeah, so
because when we want you there, we want to make sure that when that song is playing, you are also gaining money. But tomorrow, even when someone doesn't want to listen to a song, they will be watching the mix. Automatically, they'll get used to that song. Why again? Because it was not easy for a lot of artists to do music videos.
Back then.
And even now, we still have push others do music video. They're still struggling. But at least people can see that, at least I can have something behind this song.
Yeah.
A lot of good songs in Lekompo, I didn't music video, Mararana, lady video, balcony mix. So that works because whenever someone decides to watch something, they can watch balcony mix on your behalf.
Yeah.
When you do music video, so it also works because it generates money for the artist.
Yeah. And in terms of benefiting, because you got a YouTube channel which you upload the whole mix afterwards, and probably you might have the ticket sales that people pay to get in there. But what other channels are you using to benefit from this whole concept? Do you have perhaps any sponsors that are coming in to
Yeah, unfortunately we did the mix with 0 sponsors financially. 0 sponsors, and then benefit I used to be on.
Yeah.
We see a lot of people calculating the tickets. The mix generally are funded. They fund each other.
Yeah.
Like now we were indoor, so we had to pay for outdoor. Right?
Yeah.
So outdoor you'll pay the venue. You'll have to pay the artist.
Which is the one that is coming.
You'll have to pay, you'll have to pay the setup. So basically they end up being left with nothing. But because the vision was not only to benefit, the vision is actually to document and have people continuing for a very long time doing the same thing. You see?
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow there could come someone who's a sponsor and say, yeah, we want this, you know. But there were people that approached and said they want to buy that thing.
They want to buy it out?
Yes.
Okay.
But the difficulty with that was that.
What's that, McG?
No, man. The artist will say tomorrow.
Yeah.
Aim for it. Why are we on TV and we have nothing? You see?
Yeah.
So if it leads to that point, it must be someone who's in the genre, who understands the genre and who push the genre, not to buy it to close it.
Yeah.
You see that sometimes people buy your business to close it down.
True.
So that you're not a competitor.
Yeah, to them, yeah.
So right now, it is self-funding stuff. You know?
Are you paying the artists that are coming through to perform, or it's a matter of, you know, I want to be close to Hitboss. I want him to help me tomorrow.
Okay. if you can ask, just that you can't discuss, but if you can ask all of them, the mix supports them even beyond the mix itself. You understand? The mix supports them even beyond the mix itself.
Yeah.
Buddha has been with me a few times as well.
Yeah.
He knows me.
Okay.
So he knows, sorry, we are not about ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, so even at the mix is like that.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is that others don't understand that coming to the mix is actually more costly than anything else. Because normally when they come, we have to take care of those people. Sometimes you have to assist them with transport. Sometimes they overprice their things because they misunderstand them to be performance things, you know.
Yeah.
So, but literally, there's no one that comes in the last 7.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of 7, do you think personally, you as the head of this establishment, do you have any favoritism towards any act who is involved within
the mix?
Okay. Whether should it be an artist or an influencer? Do you have any favoritism?
I think now I have favoritism on what the person is doing, not the person.
Oh, the contribution.
Yeah.
Towards what you're doing.
Yes. Like, I have favoritism over the guy that handles riders because he does the unbelievable work. I've been on the ground, I've felt it. But again, people should understand. People still get confused. They think we have favoritisms on the lineup. Ne? I want to clarify that. There are artists that it will be easier for them to be featured in Gauteng. Right?
Oh, yes.
And there are artists that it will be easier for them to be featured in Limpopo. Because they are too busy.
True.
The next thing you feature them in Gauteng, they arrive late. The mix started recording at 1.
And people get frustrated.
Because they don't see the person. And then we finish recording at 3:30. The person only arrives now. That means you have to shoot the person the videos wherever they are so that we put them into
to accommodate them. Yeah.
Do you see?
Yeah.
So some artists are easy to feature in Limpopo because you can go to their house and fetch them. But others, you can't because of how busy they are.
Yeah.
It's not, for me, I don't think if it's unprofessionalism, so be it, but I don't think it's unprofessionalism.
Yeah.
I know how personal matters sometimes affect business.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm able to wait for the artist to do something and the artist gets affected personally by something. They have to go and do something. So I can't take that artist far unless I'm sure that everything will be fine.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll always go with those ones that I know, okay, it's easy for this one.
It'll be easier to work
with.
Yeah.
But others, man, there was a time when I was supposed to have a studio session with another artist.
Yeah.
And then they had a problem. They had to quickly rush home. So imagine if it's a mix, people have already bought tickets and they have that kind of a problem. That means you were irresponsible because you could have thought about it and thought ahead.
Yeah. And then I want to specifically speak about the one which I attended, and it was my first time attending this one.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I enjoyed. Went there with a couple of people. And I have to say, for me personally, 7 Mix 7 was very nice outside. People may have different opinions, but I enjoyed.
And I was outside too.
Yeah, I enjoyed a lot outside. I felt like inside, it's nice, but it's a bit congested.
And hot,
And hot. People don't have too much freedom. But outside, people were just vibing, moving everywhere they want to be. So it was such a beautiful moment. But something that happened that I think everybody is talking about is the whole issue around the VIP. And people are coming out to say, you as the head of this establishment, you have broken your own rules because you once came out and said, with this movement,
no VIP.
There's no VIP. But it happened that with this one, there's VIP, and somehow, some way, also with the stamps that were being used, they were different. And how did that come about whereby you do not know about it, or did you purposefully break the rules, or what? How did we end up having this whole issue of different?
Yeah, lovely. You see, if you remember very, very well, I always refused those venues that have club vibes. Because I knew that some of the clubs are partnerships, some of the clubs, different things are involved.
Yeah.
I remember when we went during Mix 5, when we went to Jojo, in the morning, we had to have an issue with another person who said, that section, I can't allow people to sit there if they're not buying bottles. And we were like, no. Unfortunately, you have to allow it. It has to be accessible. Then we had a problem of bouncers blocking people from the other side. You understand?
Yeah.
So always when we have establishments, when we're working with establishments like club things, we always have people. And I remember, we go downstairs, we come back, we go downstairs. We always have people who are trying to break the rules to accommodate themselves in favor of the venue. You understand?
Yeah.
And our people, they are not supposed to be involved there. They will come out and say, but this is not what we know.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Then obviously it will be a problem, and people will expect me to have an issue with it. I don't have an issue with them for having a problem with that, because that's actually what is not supposed to happen. So there, basically, the shocking part, I even did a live and shared a conversation between me and the venue owner. And I said, there are people who say the bouncers were blocking this for this and this and this during the event. And he said, no, there's no one who's doing that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Imagine I am outside. When I go inside, the people are being allowed to go up. When I go outside, people are not being allowed to go up. That was another breach of the arrangement.
And also the stamp, because there were stamps that were of balcony mix, which is black. Right. And then there's a stamp that apparently you had to look at with the...
you see?
The light. So
that's the thing about the venues. You understand? It's our event. It's our show. Why are you taking advantage of our show and then using things that you personally, you want to put your clients inside maybe? Maybe your clients come and say, we want to experience this mix. And then you put them in. You give them the stamp that you normally use.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
I get it, yeah.
Then our people see that because they don't know this person, this venue owner, right? Then our people will see, why is this one being checked like this? What's happening? Then that thing, and you must remember, that mix is not making people happy. So
are you speaking about business people or
business people,
clients, like your clients, or
not combination?
Yeah,
people are just upset about Lekompo. The people that are competing with Lekompo
from other genres, or just
from other genres and from other places or businesses. They are just upset with Lekompo. You understand?
Yeah.
We know very well. That's why if we go to indoor venues, and people should understand, we had to come to Gauteng, and it worked for our artists and for the genre.
Yeah,
they now get booked, filling clubs and all those things. Others were getting booked. Of course, Shewe started passing the toll gate before most. Right?
Yeah.
Not speaking of the Bolo House, but Shewe got movement. He started performing at clubs.
Yeah.
But others, they basically started seeing the power of those people through that gathering. You understand? Or no, it can work. Let's book them. And when they book them, people know the songs and they're excited. Then it becomes a problem. So every time we host in Gauteng, the same people that are our combination people, they will say to you, hey, that club is nice. Let's fill that up. And if you say no, they say what? Hey, you are selfish. You don't want to go there. So we do what? We go there. They go and see for themselves. And tomorrow when we say we don't want to go there, they stop bothering us. You see?
In your establishment, what would you say is more important? Artists or influencers?
No, you see, the issue of influencers comes on top.
How so?
This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It comes now after. When I say on top, I don't mean it ranks higher.
Yeah.
I mean it comes after everything.
Yeah.
They know how important the laptop DJs are.
Okay.
They know how important the dancers, people who do the dance moves are. Right?
Yeah.
They know themselves how important they are. Right?
Yeah.
If an influencer is on stage and I say, hey, get off the stage. Right?
Yeah.
What are they going to say?
Because there was an issue.
They are going to say, you are now chasing away people on stage. Why are you chasing people away on stage? So they should be the one, because those people have fans as well.
Yes.
You remember, and people forget that that's not a performance show. Performance is just something that we do. It's just entertaining. Yeah. When we were at Jojo, there was a problem on stage. I realized that no. The people that were operating there, playing and all that, they were not playing the songs that they're supposed to play. I went on stage. I started getting Muzoli to come on stage, perform 2 tracks. Get someone, perform 2 tracks. Like that. Stop. Because time was moving. And there was no problem with that.
Yeah.
But I think maybe now, venues are different and things and the layout plan are different. So you, as an artist or as an influencer or as a fan or as a dancer, you should think, or now there's no one there on stage. What's the necessity of me going there? Why must I go there? To do what?
But do you have any protocol that it has to be followed within? Because sometimes it sounds like, people can just do whatever they want. Yes, you give people the freedom, like God. God says, do what you please to do. Yeah, like I give you the
freedom. Long as you don't offend anyone.
Yeah. So I just want to know from you is like, is there any protocol that is to be followed, especially when it comes to the stage part? Because it seems like the fans are very much sensitive about who comes on the stage and who's not supposed to be on the stage. Yeah. So how do you plan on resolving this matter going forward? Because I've had influencers as well who keep on saying that you're still going to see us on the stages. You're still going to do this and that and that and that. So are you not somehow afraid that this could sort of like sabotage the movement, and how are you planning on resolving these matters that are being put to you?
This thing has been clarified a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why even in Europa, we didn't use the bigger stage. There was a bigger stage at the back that's set up. We created our own small stage because we don't want someone up there and people down. Because there won't be engagement, right?
Yeah.
The question is, if we are being told drive 120, how many of us are driving 120? We drive more. You understand? Then when we get arrested, no, it's a problem. Hey, the police and all those things. People get told, guys, you should put yourself last.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if someone does the opposite and then now I go there and interfere, it's more like I'm embarrassing them in front of the people. They have fans as well. What are the fans going to say? Are they going to say, no, don't do that, it's not okay? No, they're going to say, no.
Leave them.
We talk a problem. They'll be referring to me. Yeah. So what we do is, that's why after the event, when I did the live, I invited everyone they were asking. Right?
Yeah.
And I said, answer your own questions. I can't answer for you. The same thing that I'm saying, that I was doing, that people must account for themselves.
Yeah.
Is the same thing that if it was me who was doing that on stage, people want me to come and take accountability.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
But the long and shortness of it is, if people are doing what people don't want, then people should not be surprised when tomorrow those people are not there. because they're the ones who said they don't want that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But now we opened the stage and some people don't want to get off the stage.
That's the other unfortunate.
Now, when I go there and say, man, please get off, what is the problem? They're going to say,
Hitboss snacks.
Same thing. At Miropa, the laptop of Master Kid was having issues. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to him nicely. But the reaction was different to people. It's more like people will think, no, I'm frustrating him. But now I'm only saying, what's the issue? And then instead of answering, no, the laptop is jamming. Let's say he says, my laptop is jamming. He does this.
Yeah.
People will think what? It's like if I scream now in this house.
Yeah.
Do you see? So that's when I spoke with him and said, no.
You don't do that.
We need to talk properly.
Yeah.
Right? Eventually release the statement, whatever. You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe it was for the first time he encountered it.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to react. But same thing. Someone comes at the stage. They see the time. They want to perform 5 songs. When someone says, no, but you can only do 2. And then they speak on the mic and say, they are saying I can only do 2 songs. What are the people going to say?
You already... I get what you're saying.
So that is the most difficult thing to run. We will always run with it and we'll try to make sure by all means these people get workshopped. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
That's why now, for people that are going to that mix, they have to be called at a workshop. You don't come to the workshop, you're cancelled on the lineup. Because they don't know how to consider others.
That's something I wanted to ask you about this whole workshop thing. But before I get them, still talking about
the issue stage.
Mix 7.
Yeah. And before you go there, sorry. The other thing that was a problem, that is always a problem with indoor venues. Indoor venues don't allow us to come with our own bouncers.
Oh, they hire their own.
They hire their own because if you come with your own bouncers and tomorrow the place gets robbed. What don't Anelama?
When?
Yes, what your people were checking here, which corner to go. So they hire their own. Those bouncers, a lot of them go for rain.
Yeah.
About Otis
yeah.
Hitboss stage.
Yeah.
They blocked me.
They don't care.
Yeah. Then I was like,
guys, come on. I'm the owner.
No, I said I'm with I said to them, no, I'm with the DJ.
Yeah.
And then he allowed me to go through.
And I think there was also complaints about the tag or why do certain people have tags of crew.
Yeah, okay. That was for identification purposes. The venue said they don't want anyone talking to them because someone will come and say switch off the lights and then they switch off. So they'll only allow any person who has that thing. I'll switch off the lights, then they will switch off the lights. Because anyone will go to them and say, switch off the lights.
Yeah, I understand.
Then they say, oh, come to Lekompo, let's switch off. Then now we come and say, why are you switching off? They say, no, there's someone here out of 3,000 people.
Yeah, I get it.
So that's why there was those things.
Yeah, the tag.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. And it's just unfortunate. Taka is one of the people that complain about this. Zile with the archer. Apparently Zile went on stage with the archer, this and that. And my focus is not really on the archer, but what has recently occurred to his brand, whereby he's involved with this whole Russia, human trafficking type of thing, whereby he's very much part of Balcony Mix in a way as an influencer, and his TikTok was banned, so forth and so forth. What actions from your side are you going to take, or what advice are you going to give, and what are you going to say to the people who may possibly view him differently now when he comes to the mix? Like, what is your whole approach around that whole situation?
That issue is a very sensitive issue.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that they did a briefing or clarify whatever. But the fact of the matter remains, it's a sensitive issue to the people involved, the victims, and also the people that were used. You see? the way they are clarifying it. I was not there and I don't want to involve myself. But what I'm saying is that it's a sensitive issue that could implicate others and leave others out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with social media, you can't control how social media sees things.
Yeah.
Whatever they see and conclude, that's the end.
Yeah.
Right? They take their own action.
Yeah.
Because there was someone who was also saying, well, you cancelled so and so. What about this ones? Right?
Yeah.
So when you come and say, cancel them or don't cancel them, what is your authority? Where do you stand?
Yeah.
So the only thing that people wanted them to do, which is an apology, others did.
Yeah.
Further clarification.
Yeah.
People went and spoke and others talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. But we don't know.
Yeah.
Others are very but tomorrow when they are having a problem, we can't come and say, yeah. Because those are sensitive issues, regrettably and unfortunately.
Yeah.
Remember everyone, Lekompo, who by their own, by themselves. So basically, I think they'll be able to come back the way they want to come back.
Yeah. What would you say is the difference between an influencer and a celebrity?
Okay. Unfortunately, being an influencer, it's just that there's just a difference in the terms. But people, whatever Ronald who famous mara celebrity, celebrity.
That's true.
Right?
Yes.
Because being a celebrity has to do with some sort of inspiration attached to it. Right?
Yeah.
Being an influencer and saying, no, if you are an influencer, you're not a celebrity, and if you are a celebrity, you're not an influencer, it becomes difficult for you who's even saying that to distinguish between the two.
Yeah.
Now I don't see them differently. Because being an influencer is all about being influential in respect of a particular brand or movement or a thing. You see?
Yeah.
So me is a celebrity.
Yeah.
It's also an influencer.
Yeah, same time.
Right?
Yeah.
So there are people who are advertising, influencing people to follow certain things or to do certain things, and they have 5 followers. What is the line there? When do you become a celebrity? When do you become none?
Yeah.
So because when you are doing that and you don't have followers, they say you're just an advertiser.
Yeah.
But when you do that and you have followers, they say you are an influencer.
Yeah.
Right? So for me, I don't see any difference because those people end up doing the same thing.
Sure.
Because what at an event in LA, the same celebrity to come and say to us, buy tickets tomorrow. Is that not influencing?
Yeah.
It's influencing.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
If someone you know and they influence you to do certain things, the fact that you hate someone doesn't mean they are not what they are.
Yeah. This question has been posed to the mix a lot of times. To say, will we ever, and I think I'm one of those people who want to ask this question, will we ever see the likes of King Monada, Makazi on the balcony mix?
Okay. One thing about me is...
And Master KG as well.
Yeah, one thing about me, the person I've not reached out to is Master KG because he said he's going to drop a certain Lekompo album. You remember? Polo House.
Oh, yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
I was waiting for that album. Right? Because if you see you'll say it's Polo House.
It's been a while.
See? Sharp. But still, it's not a problem. So we thought, if we have KG after a Adropilo project here, Lekompo, it will be nice. Lekompo or Bolo House, because that's what he said. I don't remember what they said, Lekompo, Bolo House. Etc.
Yeah.
It will be better because then it will be saying to people, remember, KG comes from this sound, right? Forget the international and everything.
Yeah.
But comes from this sound. Let's hear what is happening. Then we'll have him. I never reached out to him. But if I want, I can.
Yeah.
But I was waiting for that because he once said, I'm dropping. Right?
Okay.
Makazi, I reached out before we could even plan the lineup.
You're talking about the following
this one because I wanted them for December. But when I reached out, I knew possibly Makazi might have something in December already because she gets busy in December.
Yeah,
gigs and her own shows. So I reached out to her, like we talk. Said, please tell me what it will take to have you guys there. Sharp. To show that there's not even a problem. You know that Kotato, that track of Kotato. Kotato, yeah, it's Kotato, right?
Yeah.
So some people write it and do one weight. So that's why we say
Kotato. Oh.
Like Kotato.
Yeah.
That Kotato,
Yeah.
That Kotato track. Do you know that the video that started to upload that sound was from the Mix 5? If you can go there in that sound, you'll see it. Right? So that shows we don't have a problem with whoever.
Yeah.
I reached out to her and then I'm sure maybe it was the issue of, I'll be busy or whatever and all that. Or maybe she wanted me to come back again. Maybe I didn't know.
Yeah.
So with Kim Monada, we reached out to someone called Willis via text.
Why not him straight?
No, we don't have Arna number. Arna is related to the booking contract.
Oh.
You don't know a person called Willis?
Not really.
I think it's the
last time I checked, somebody who was handling those matters, it was Magwela.
No, right now we use the booking contracts that are there.
Yeah.
Then that person, we said, remember at Balcony Mix, it's actually appearance. A performance is you just decide to go.
Yeah.
But it's actually appearance.
Okay, and when you reached out, what was said?
No, they said he doesn't do appearance. I still have the text. Can you pass me that form? You want me to read it for you?
No, okay, for the people, I think it's important.
Do you think it's necessary? I don't think
it's necessary.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, but as long as you are saying.
But they just said, but I wanted to check that name. It's Willis.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. It's fine. You can leave the phone now.
Yeah, so they said, no, he doesn't do appearance. Then I was like, the difficulty with that is if you say I'm booking you for performance and the person gets there, the stage is not available for them, then it's a problem. But the primary purpose of the mix is that we play your songs while you are around. So that fans that can engage with you, sing the song with you and all that. So if they say not for appearance and all that, then I was like, maybe.
But have you personally, because I believe with certain people, you have to reach out to them personally, like businessman to businessman.
I never got that opportunity.
But according to you, would you like to have him?
Yeah, I would like to. We would like to have everyone there. You know, we would like to have everyone there. Remember, Munada is a very big catalog, and a lot of the mixes Lekompo, they include some of his songs. Yeah,
because I realized when I was there, the previous one, they played his songs and people were going crazy.
Do you know that?
Why is Hitboss not involved?
Yes. We try to reach out, and sometimes sometimes with the lineup that we have, we may not be able to add some people because they will dominate the playlist, then to look like you are sabotaging others.
Or while you're there speaking about domination, there are people who have came out and said throughout the mix from the first one going, they're saying the dominance of the people that have been there has been Janash, Shandash. They are the only ones who get recognition on these platforms. What do you have to say about
I will tell you a reason for that.
Okay.
Remember when we have a mix, some people don't know that they don't understand the playlist artist, right? Janesh will be more visible on videos. Even when it's not a mix. People will automatically think that means she gets invited for all the mixes.
Yeah.
Because Ugo guy, who another video on Wachole, Keichola same thing. He was there at Zone 6. He was more visible.
You know what? I think when it comes to Keichelo, let me even speak for you. You know what? That guy, I don't know whether he was told or it's his character, but I was so humbled and so happy by seeing the man going around talking to everyone. Like the guy was open to everyone, like taking pictures, videos, dancing with everyone. Like he was almost.
So what are you gonna say? Now, let's say now we're featuring him next year, January. You're gonna say he's dominating. is being preferred over that. Why? Because during other people's mixes, do you know that when we shot Slalin, Kechel was there he was there on the music video of Slalin. It was before people could know him. These guys, I knew them before you guys could know them. So I knew Kechelo, right? So even with Shandesh, remember Shandesh was there even at the first mix, although it was not her playlist, right? You see her own videos. Mix 2, it's hers. You see your own videos. Mix 3, it's not her. It's Babette, Johnson and Bayo, but you see her. Same thing with Janesh, right?
Yeah.
Mix 4 is not them. Mix 4 it was them at in Pretoria.
Okay.
With Kechelo.
Well, check it. Gate just fast. If there's I think there's somebody. Just quickly.
Mix 4 it was them. Yeah. Then you see them. Mix 5 is not them. But you see them again.
Yeah,
because they are doing what Kechelo was doing at Zone 6. Mix 6 is not them. It's Karishma and Sheven now. But then you see Janesh all over. You say she was even with Karishma on stage, right?
At some point, I think with the one at Zone 6, she even came to where I was.
Yes.
She was moving like
that's what I'm saying. Or sometimes some people think because faces are there. And another thing that people should know is that no one gets forced to attend, and no one gets. We don't get angry at a person for not attending.
Yeah.
A lot of times that we've had the mixes, né? Now all these artists like we don't have a problem. We have a very good relationship.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah.
Kari was not there. She had a problem on the day that we were having mix 2.
Yeah.
Eshandesh. Yeah. She had a problem, then she couldn't come. Then people kept saying, where is Kari? Then I knew, okay, Kari's feature will come. But because Kari, many people are keep asking, maybe we must do outdoor. We couldn't do outdoor. When we went to Pretoria, it was when she was busy, Kachok Slam. Like, when she was traveling a lot, you know? Busy, got a music video also. She couldn't come as well.
Yeah.
Yes. But mix 6, she was there.
Yeah.
Right? Still, you could see some faces. But still the same people that were saying, where's Kari? They don't come. You understand? They don't come. Right? Sharp. Then, now you think, okay, we got a venue in Soweto. Let's go to Soweto. Then you think of Naleboy and Nelly. Right? Then you're like, ish, I can't have Nelly and Naleboy alone.
Yeah.
Maybe let me rather repeat, because people in Gauteng, they were saying, that time in Pretoria, like Eva Jumile, it became so fast.
Yeah.
They couldn't see people.
Yeah.
So like, okay, let us repeat for you the same people that we had in Gauteng that time and add others. You understand?
Yeah.
Then we go there. Right?
Yeah.
Then people say, where is Kari?
Yeah.
Only busy. Agastamai atola gigin. Ayaglapisha Antone. After just after gigin the problem.
The problem.
You understand?
Yeah.
So they must just understand people are different.
Yeah.
People are different. So now in December, we have Kari, right? Already we have featured Kari, number 6, and featured a lot of songs.
Yeah.
She had a lot of songs done that. We have featured a lot of songs, got mix 6. So meaning that December, because there are many, it can't be a lot of songs. Because that will be a repetition of the playlist. Mostly new songs. And
now people are also asking, they're not seeing the likes of Janesh, they're not seeing the likes
exactly. The same
Shandesh.
people who say, why are you repeating these people? Then they're coming again and saying, why are you not putting them here? Do you see?
Yeah.
But the most important thing, they don't understand. It's a playlist mix. It's a playlist event, meaning we can't play
over and over
again. If Rafael recorder mix or YouTube, DJ after that, artist artist down on stage, but does it mean that artist is a master rapper for?
Yeah.
Where they are, they can perform and vibe where they are. It's not a master and stage in whatever.
Yeah.
Because they are not called solely to perform, only to perform. You are called to interact.
Yeah. With your fans. Yeah. And somebody would ask, are you open to allow other MCs to partake in the mix? Because it seems like as if Tapelo, who is somehow very close to you, is the main MC, but are you willing to have other MCs to come and be part of, maybe run even the show, apart maybe from always seeing Thapelo? Because I understand maybe he's not only busy with being an MC, but he's got other departments in which he's very much involved within the mix. So are you willing to...
Okay, let me tell you one thing. That's why I only about train. The same people who are Luji what Siles for Meju Vijo. Kibona by the roof to go very post. Babola mix or record you. Batima volume mix or record you. You understand? We've had that similar incident because they don't understand. If when Masola Gassi are also Sagajilan, Dravara Rebusolin, what's a little connoisseur?
Yeah.
And everybody will get MC. After that, anything. I went to play over the weekend. I got from Gaibar Games. It was horrible. You understand? People had to switch off the mic.
Yeah.
Literally, we said there will be one person, just like Gregin.
Yeah.
There will be one person who will introduce the mix in the year 2025.
Oh.
You understand?
And also, I think you confused a lot of people with that grand finale thing, because a lot of people might think that it's the last.
What did the poster say? He said 2025 grand finale.
Remember, we are blessed.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't blame them for thinking like that.
Yeah.
Right? But it's the finale of the year. Let me tell you why we have so many people there.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people there have more than 5 hits or 6 hits.
Okay.
So you are able to actually have them together and then take it there, and then you have a whole consolidated mix.
Yeah.
But if you are to have one person there or 2 or 3, you may not even reach a point where you play 20 songs and people are happy with all of them.
Yeah. True.
Then they will think they will not get an opportunity. Other people, we didn't put them there because we want to use them for activations.
Yeah.
But Bona already they are ruining things for themselves, saying, but the first person you'll because you've never even went and attended the mix.
Are there people who have reached out to you and you rejected them?
No, there's no one. What we say to people is, now that you are asking, come. So that tomorrow when you come, you don't shock us. Right? Coming late is very bad.
Yeah.
Coming late is very bad. That's number 1. Number 2, coming with a lot of people that you don't even go to them with them to our gigs is very bad, because they're not coming there for you. They're coming there for themselves. Right?
Yeah.
Number 3, understanding that you are not there to perform. When you just go on stage and perform, it's a top of it.
Yeah.
You are called there to interact.
Icing on the cake. Yeah.
Yes. So you are not coming there for performing. People just go on stage because we can't just not allow them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they use a stage as a point of interaction because maybe it's a lot. Other people in front can't see them. They can't chase them.
And also just to visibly see your Mang
attended.
He came.
And they also use that stage as a form of, let me promote this other song. But then when you are there on stage, you want to perform your whole album. It's unfair on others. You understand?
Yeah.
I also say a thing. Do we need to be taught or braga? Otis alimo stage.
Yeah.
Hopela mo for space.
Sure.
When I see me only behind Otis, the mobile is USB and everything.
Yeah.
It's unfair. It doesn't need us to say. Because we've already told you.
Yeah.
Then when people say to you, Amara, wait, and others are consuming alcohol for the first time and waking, then it becomes a problem. You understand?
Have rules like for such things to say no consumption of alcohol.
The person will be busy doing a video. Give more one team ride. So that is a space. I said to people, that is a space where you build yourself or you destroy yourself. Hey, that's what I said. But Renare has got mutual on a weakness. Raga no belasa kono operate. But who are we? We can't say no because really so.
And apparently there were people who were fighting on stage and so forth.
Like, yeah, that one, no, we resolved it. But it's not the people of the mix. People I saw on TikTok, they're saying it's the people of the mix. That's why we say people must put their best conduct.
What was actually happening there?
Okay, remember at the mix, like I said, those bouncers at indoor venues, it's not like in Limpopo. It's not like in Limpopo.
I think the person who's familiar with the people is I think your bouncer, your personal bouncer.
Yes.
Is Yes. He's the one who's familiar with almost everyone.
Yeah. So, Rivali another for sister to fetch artists and everything. But others, let's say Gidiloko Shalwe, when I'm on stage in bed. Yeah. Then instead of explaining, I just react. Yeah. Then it's a fight.
Yeah.
So I think we just like in the industry.
Yeah.
People just like a way your adversary issues. Because then I was able to explain myself and then he allowed me to go.
This is what's happening.
Yes. So they didn't know because maybe they blocked him.
Yeah.
Then automatically when you share no, you made him to be blocked, you caused this. And then those people are not even part of the mix. And the biggest thing that people are doing, remember I said the first problem got a lot.
Yeah.
Delay early Omee. Engage guys.
Yeah.
Then they are able to make that arrangement for you.
Yeah.
But you just came, they don't even know you are there. You just rush that they think someone is going to attack the artist. Because that day we also received information. There are people who want to come and attack some of the artists today.
Yeah.
So the people were like sensitive for if it's a problem.
So even on the entry point, you're very sensitive.
Yes, I was very sensitive about where are you going.
Yeah.
But people didn't understand that. Because those guys didn't want to let people out. I went there and said, let them out. But I had to question them. Where are you guys going? Because the next thing, just like some lady who left.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was very far from the venue. How can we control that?
It's out of your control.
It's out of our control.
Yeah. Now, there's of recent we have witnessed excuse guys. These guys what I go cold drink. Okay, of recent, I can say sort of like another entity of Lekompo, apart from the mix, has just recently happened, Motembisa, this previous weekend. And I think it was one of the biggest events that Tembisa has ever witnessed. Even the metros, they were complaining about it. You see the likes of Shimza reposting about it, saying this is amazing. In your opinion, what do you think about establishments like that whom are also pushing the same culture in which that you are also doing?
It's just, I'm conflicted to answer that question, but I will just answer on what people, because I saw people were mentioning me when there were issues there, right?
Okay.
Some people did a live and said there is this, there is that, For me, is if we are doing those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
We must be willing to explain ourselves more so that people understand the relationship, that these things are not one and the same. Because some people were mentioning us, saying, why are you doing this to us? But it's not us. You understand? So I think if we're having those kind of establishments, we must sort of have certain standards that we must deal with, set. Because tomorrow something will happen at the mix, they will blame another establishment. Something happens at another establishment. Something happens at another establishment, they blame the mix. So, but the difference between the two is that the other one, it's more like a festival. Right? Ours is not. Because it's as much as we put a lot of artists and everything, ours is more like an engagement and socializing form of event.
Yeah.
That's why we do the setup, the umbrella. That's why we don't have a setup here like VIP, except when you guys were saying, but it's really so because there's an indoor venue. There was something we could do. But ours is a different kind of an event.
Yeah. These are two different
types of events.
Yeah.
They are not even done by same people.
Yeah. All right. I'm getting signals that the batteries are dying. Is it dead or still dying? It's flashing. I think I have to, this is one of the important questions I have to ask you. There's still many questions that I want to ask you, especially around artists, like what it takes to build a solid brand.
Okay.
But one of the questions I want to ask you before I get to that, probably I'll be able to ask you that one. There's been rumors about you being bisexual, being gay, and so forth and that. So I just want you to clear it out for us.
I see. Okay. Let me tell you, the industry people always throw hints just to test you. You understand? People will DM you, asking for help. You reply. I screenshot a party and DM me. You understand?
Yeah.
Because they are all about that. Mara when now ring, I'm replying maybe banyaka nna ke tsamaya ke teke ba pisa ka mo. You understand? The fact that motho a tlo le wena a dule le wena se motho wa doesn't mean you're gay. You understand? Saying someone is gay when they are not is offensive. Saying someone is not gay when they are is also offensive. You understand? So I'm not bisexual.
Okay.
So I think it's people. They also post. Some people even lie. They go and post on these gossip pages and say he said he's singing. Why are supposed to screenshot singing? Another thing, you had the video, the recording that I was playing for you.
Yeah.
That's why you won't find me unless I'm waking in clubs just sitting. Because someone will come sit next to me tomorrow, they are saying,
oh, you did one too.
You understand? So that thing was just a thing you got test out. The gay answer. No, I'm not gay. He's my girlfriend. So they are looking to see whether I have a girlfriend or not, or I'm married or not, or whatever.
Are you singing?
Answer that.
Are you married? Are you?
What I know is that I'm not married.
Okay. Yeah. No, perfect. And I think, don't worry about me. The camera can forget about me. My camera is dead. I think one of the last questions, there's a lot, but I just want to know, like, for Lekompo artists and advice, what do you think it takes to build a solid brand? Because you have very much experience. We've seen you build the likes of Janesh, even others. I'm sure they come to you for advice and so forth and so forth. And I have to give it to you. You're very smart how you played the whole thing of Janesh, because we were told Janesh has a father. The father is very rich and all of this, and all along it was you behind the scenes playing your cards, perfectly. So, what do you think it takes for one to build a solid brand as a Lekompo artist? What is needed?
Honesty. We underestimate lies, but lies break a lot of things. Honesty.
I like that.
Honesty. People lie a lot. They come to you, they say, I need you to push me. Basically, they know they don't want to be pushed only, They just want to be put at a certain level and then they run away. So say to a person, I need this. Accompany me to this level.
Yeah.
After this level, I can be able to continue on my own.
Yeah.
But at the same time, putting in the work, because everybody else is singing now.
Yeah.
Everybody else has a song. But how can you do a song and then you take 5 days not uploading a video in relation to the song? And why do you want to replace those that are already there?
Yeah.
It won't work for you. Come out with something different. And they should know. That's why they should know one thing. It's either sing-alongs or storytelling.
Yeah. I like that, yeah.
Only those. If you even rap is storytelling, right?
Yeah.
But if you come and you just wanna sing obvious things, nothing will work for you. And you will think that maybe or something.
Yeah, people don't like you, yeah.
You don't take your profession, you don't take your career, serious. It's not a job to you. It's just for fun.
I get it.
You are temporary on it.
And now, somehow, some way, somebody will say social media has sort of like diluted what it is to become an artist and how impactful they can be. And even when you look at the accessibility, back in the days, artists wouldn't be so accessible like they are today. Like when you look at the likes of social media. Do you think this generation can produce the likes of the Brenda Fassies and Michael Jackson?
The way we're doing music, it will be very difficult to go there because what we are doing today, even the people we work with, they are not ethical. They do a big song with you, then they go and reproduce the same song with someone. You understand? So we know that the time of Brenda Fassie, Vulindlela was only Vulindlela from Brenda Fassie. But today you could hear the same beat that was produced for this one being sung by another one. So how can we have those people? Our things are not too exclusive.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Our things are not too exclusive. Someone will sing a song like this, you go take a certain word there and then sing again, and then people say, no, you stole. You see?
Yeah.
Because some people also, when they are recording, they show videos while the song is not yet released. Someone does a song and releases it fast.
Same time.
Using the same concept.
Yeah.
So it will be very difficult to reach there because the way we use social media, we use it to our disadvantage sometimes.
True.
We don't use it to our advantage.
And now, music as a whole has sort of like evolved. We've moved away from vinyls to CDs. We started off with cassettes and so forth, the CDs, and now we've got into a digital space where now music is consumed through digital platforms and so forth. What do you think about that whole thing? Because now, even nowadays, when we say you're selling 100,000 copies, it's not physical.
It's not physical.
But it's digital. And
it's not always selling 100 copies because others just go there to view and go.
Yeah, and sometimes this whole system is being manipulated compared to how it used to be back then. So what do you think? Do you think probably we can still, somehow there's a chance that we may go back to what it used to be, or it's just going to evolve to even more looking at
it's just going to evolve, and eventually people will just go with what they like. Some songs will last for a day only.
Yeah.
Where we are going. Because
true.
Because there is a lot of distraction. The reason why you see a lot of producers in studio a lot of times than being visible outside and selling their brand is because they get frustrated by people who are creating something that can be more than theirs. So it's production frustration.
Yeah.
So a person is always in studio wanting to dominate, and it's not about dominating. It's about selling and visibility. You will never be the only one. That's the most important thing. You will never be the only one.
And the only one is the godfather of Lekompo. He said, if you were put in studio together with him, you know that he'll sort of like outshine you. And I always wanted to ask you on your own, like, what is your personal comment around that whole situation? Because publicly and socially, you are somebody who would never respond to anything. But here, I believe you can say one or two things. So what did you think about the comment that he made when he said, you are such a great, he didn't say anything bad about you, actually. He said, you're such a great guy and you pushing the whole Lekompo culture very forward. But then when it comes to production, this and that and that. So what did you think about that?
Fans have already expressed their views, understand? I have no control of how people think about me and what people think about me. I don't have control over that. But most importantly, what I have control over is my respect towards other people. You understand? I can control my respect towards other people. I respect what he says. If that is how he sees me, that is how he sees me. I have no control over it. But whatever he says, I will respect it. Because that's how he thinks.
Yeah.
You understand? If that's how he thinks, the only thing I can do is to respect how he thinks. That's how he thinks. But I have no control over what people think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was not there to be asked the simple question. Am I doing music to become the godfather or the god or the father or who? Unfortunately, that's not what I'm doing music for. You understand?
Yeah.
But I have no control over what people think. If I only have a respect that I can control. If a person says that about me or about themselves, my only job is to respect it because that's their opinion.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But not my job. It's more like saying to someone who's not a soldier, saying they know that if we are at war, I can kill them or I can do, but they are not a soldier. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not in that realm of being a god of something or whoever.
Yeah.
Because I know that after me there are others, and I know that even during me there are still others.
Yeah.
So there's no way I can be the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. Hey, that's deep. That's deep. Hey man, there's a lot of questions which I set up for you. The cameras are switching off. This I want to give to you, although people cannot see me, but I feel like you have shaped Lekompo to what it is today. And what I've realized is that most, if not all of these artists, they have the utmost respect for you. And people won't just do that. They have a particular reason why they respect you so much. You know, there's probably something that you are doing that we are not seeing, because it's not everything that you're going to reveal, you know, to the public and say, hey, look, I'm doing this for my mind. I'm sure there's a lot which you're doing behind the scenes to help even their careers, not only in terms of popularity, but also in terms of business, because that's always the footstep that a lot of artists are missing. The business side of things. They are more focused on being famous and on the screen, trending and so forth. But the business side of it is very much important. And which brings me to the question of your relationship with Virgin Music. Because it's said that a lot of artists, they are going there because you are the influence. So what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I think that's not true, because even as we're approached by others, you understand? We're approached by other distributors. And no artist ever went to Virgin because of me.
There's none.
There's no one. What happens is, when people do an approach, do you know that we also went to Africori? See? We also went to Africori. Just that Sony came after the fact. Already there was a distributor in place.
Yeah.
And we had meetings with Africori, but at the times were not favorable. Right?
Yeah.
And I remember these people are also competing.
Yeah.
You guys should not get confused when others are saying this about the other. They are also competing. And none of them is perfect. That's one thing we should know.
Yeah.
No distributor is perfect, including Ama Distro Kiddy, TuneCore, whoever.
Yeah.
So if the artist likes what the distributor is saying and the terms that are there on the contract, and the artist goes there,
who are you?
Who am I to say, no, don't go?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, myself, when I get a distribution from someone, my relationship extends beyond distribution, because I want to know them. It's not that thing of I sit at my house and I just send songs. No, I go to the premises. I want to know it, so that tomorrow, if I wake up and my things are not there, I have to know, I must know where to go. So the only problem is, you go there and then people see you there, they think, oh, maybe or whatever. But the most important thing, that's what we encourage.
Yeah.
Because they are also the only sin that maybe those ones are doing is being visible. But they will tell you, everyone has an opportunity to meet. There's no person who has ever refused to meet anyone and said, I'm refusing to meet you because of Hitboss.
Because the reason why I'm asking is, you know, we used to see the likes of Sheva saying, you know, he will never sign contracts and so forth and so forth and so forth. And people have realized that probably you are one person that he probably listens to and he will take advice from to say, okay, fine. You know,
even if you ask Sheva. And one thing that I hate about people is when they think Sheva doesn't understand music. I hate that a lot. That guy understands music. If you want to see that he understands music, did you see when he did that podcast with LTDO that he was talking about the verses that you guys were not expecting?
Yeah.
The verses aka Nesty C.
Yeah.
That guy has a whole understanding of the music concept. I always get shocked when people think he doesn't understand these things.
Yeah.
He understands music. Sheva was able to choose which distributor he wants. Him and Nakwa. They were able to choose themselves. And what they do is, remember, even after you, there are other people that they can consult with. So people should not think this artist can make a decision on their own. They can. Don't just come with a ridiculous term and then ridiculous deal. And then they say no, you say no. That means it's a Hitboss.
Yeah.
So people are failing to take responsibility for their own failure to do business. Understand?
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people, the fact that I'm working with this distributor doesn't mean automatically when I say I'm working with this distributor and this distributor is big, doesn't mean also I am big on business. You find I'm the laziest person on earth.
No, that's not true.
I'm telling you.
You're not the laziest.
Myself.
I mean what you say, yeah.
You find I'm the laziest person on earth, but I say I'm affiliated with Limpopo Podcast. And you, because you see Limpopo Podcast doing numbers, you say, yeah, that means this person. Tomorrow that person resigns at Limpopo Podcast and goes to work at Podcast and Chill.
Yeah.
So if you can't sell and you want to blame other people, it's your own problem.
True.
But they make their own decision.
Yeah. Hey man, I can go on and go on and go on. But
I see you are tired.
Hey, I feel like we've reached. I think I've gotten a lot from this interview that I sort of like always wanted to get. Even the cameras are off. But above everything, I want to say, don't stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
A lot of people depend on you. You may not know. You may not know that, but they depend on you. Especially because you're dealing with a lot of young people. And as Limpopians, we've always been told that we are uneducated. You know, for somebody like you to step in as somebody who's educated and you're able to guide and, show certain people the light, it's very important. And I believe you will always remain in the history books of this particular, not only Lekompo, but music as a whole, and you've done wonders. And I can only wish you the best of lucks. May God continue to increase you and bless you for what you're doing for the culture, for young people. Don't ever stop. And thank you so much. Although you took time. Thank you for honoring the interview.
You forgot talking about our EP.
Oh, okay. Boy, I think turn the camera and put it like where both of us are able to appear so that we can talk nicely about everything.
Hey, thank you, Angel. This guy.
Are we able to appear? It mustn't be so big as long as we can appear. Even if it's close, it's fine. We're good, ne? Okay. Apparently there's an EP that is coming. Yeah. Angelo, Karishma,
Janesh.
Oh, Janesh.
Yeah.
And obviously yourself.
Yeah.
There's always been this guy called Angelo. I'm pleased to meet you, my brother. It's good to know people's faces. He was hidden for a long time until now, So it's good to know these faces. So the EP, and I want to talk about this when it comes to EPs. What I know is EP stands for extended play. Yeah. So people usually use this term EP, but they release a form of an album. Yeah. It's an EP, but it's like an album. I like what Keshilo just did recently. It's an EP consumes what I believe an EP should be about minimum 5 to 6 to 7 songs, not more than that.
So also with Lekompo Easter by Janesha Walangwana, it was 3 tracks.
Yeah, so it should just be a short thing. So I love what he did with his recent EP, the visualizers.
Yeah,
very good. Yeah, that song.
You like the visualizers? No?
And the song speaks to me. Yeah. That song speaks to me a lot. I love that guy actually. Yeah. He's very creative, and talented,
and humble
in many ways. He can sing, he can rap. He's like the Drake of Lekompo, the way I define him. So, what is your EP consuming of? I wanted to speak about the EP, and first let's talk about Mix 8. Because we never went into it in depth. What can people expect there that is different from the other ones?
At the mixed 80, there's going to be a lot of participation there that they can expect.
So it's at cricket club?
It's at cricket club.
Yeah. Which is more like a park, stadium type of vibe.
Stadium type of vibe. It's bigger venue. And we want to make it more of an interaction mix for the year. Like there, everyone, that's why we're starting in December. It's like the earliest days of December.
Yeah, 6 December.
6 December. So basically all those people that are there, they should just expect amazing songs from those people that those people have once done.
Yeah.
And they should, of course, some of them, people don't know them. We will use the stage as well as a form of interaction.
Yeah.
For those people to be known as well.
Yeah.
But most importantly, we want them to interact, and want to put some brands there. Mm-hmm.
Clothing,
the cars, and all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want actually people to come knowing that I'm taking something out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in terms of, because certain artists, they're not mentioned on the playlist, but can we expect them to be there?
They will be there.
Yeah.
Because they are always there.
Yeah.
But the fact that they are there doesn't mean they are part of the playlist. If their song plays, it's not in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just playing.
Okay. Now let's jump to the EP. What is the name of the EP? Can we get a name? Can we get the number of songs that are on it?
The name of the EP is the first track that is there in the EP that we produced. It's called Ankamanyak.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo buys a good Ankamanyak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then we also have Wapeperes.
Okay.
Yeah,
this thing is directly talking about a specific person.
And then we also have
yeah.
It's the one that I produced with Karishma way back. So Angelo also has. What is the track that you did with Kari that you do it?
Maki.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a song called Maki.
Yeah.
Okay, how many songs? Oh, you haven't concluded.
5
songs.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's
songs.
perfect.
And then all the one sort of photo shoot in Angel.
Oh, just you and him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we try to shoot and then
expensive photo shoot, not just ordinary, because it happened in Santa.
We are dropping either them all or first we'll drop a single that 12 for young coming.
Yeah. Hey, there is this question I always said I wanna ask you, and I think if you didn't say let's talk about the EP, I wasn't gonna ask. What is it with the grills?
Lekompo.
Hey, I see everybody's got the trata, the grill.
Okay, I think myself now like
I get it.
So, but last year around November, I went to my dentist. I've been going to the dentist. Then he decided, no, the manual let's align them, guy.
Yeah, because what I know is that this thing they are used for aligning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because now there is a little brother of mine on TikTok as well, Jumi-san.
And apparently you are related to Abel.
Hey. So yes. So
is it true?
Yeah. Wabona like menoso. Oh mama
yeah.
I paid.
Oh yes. That's why but people encourage our
Baska mama. So atala go so. Others maybe other people then because of that trend hey Magombo braces
because I see everyone.
Yeah, then others know Magombo braces, then others maybe. But because I did them at the same time with Shandy.
And
I did them at the same time with Shandy because we had the same problem. But Zile has been having them even way back, And then, but it's the fans, we have to have something entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's also the other people. Some of the people were their fans. But then they said, hey, the braces, then it started continue like that, and that was it. Yeah. But other people, they see, also doctors are running a business. And few of us, our teeth are sharp.
Yeah.
Few of us.
And how much is to put that? Like that whole system in?
Now, but last installment. This because you pay consultation fees and I think it's about 30 something. Yeah. But some people they get in a chance because they banal numbers and then they say like, okay, promote. It's not about Uchela, because they are so much uncomfortable.
Yeah, because I can understand when you eat something like God.
Yeah. It's very difficult because they are really uncomfortable, but be helpful.
Yeah.
But if you was straight to that challenge,
if you want to put something swagalicious, the more I get it
very painful. Very painful.
Yeah. But otherwise, my brother, I can't wait to hear that EP. I know one thing I like about your sound is that quality is like you can hear that this is different. The sound, the mixing and mastering, you can tell it's on a different level. Yeah. Otherwise, although you're sampling a lot of songs as well, I can hear that.
You can hear.
I mean, I pay attention to a lot of things. I realize you sample Happiness Makombo is a sample. Wanaka is a sample. A lot of songs. So I'm not gonna say which songs. I'm giving this as a task to the producers and the upcoming ones.
And that says something about music.
Yeah.
It's about inspiration.
Exactly. Even, I mean, it goes back to Tupac.
You could hear even Penny vibes on Scaro's production.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, guys, learn something from this guy. Don't just pay attention to what Hitboss is doing with the balcony mix. Hey, he's got a new car, this and that, or one of the Lacoste and stuff. Pay attention to the finer details. That's where the information is. So yeah, man, thank you so much. I'm pleased to have you here. I've been longing. I won't lie. I've been longing to
finally happened.
Yeah, to interview you because I believe by having you here, it's such a big thing for us as well. So for you to also choose us, it means you saw some value in us as well. So we can't wait to see you at the Mix 8, right? Yeah. So we'll be there just to witness and support.
Yeah.
You know, Lekompo is a culture which we are all pushing, and it's I think this is the most exciting time for the culture. I don't think there will ever be, you know, it's the Messi and Ronaldo era of this culture. So I'm pleased to also be someone just there who plays a mini role in there. So thank you so much for coming, my brother. I know you're busy. You're probably going somewhere right now to connect with other people.
We're living,
Yeah. I don't know what more to say, but
no, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.